Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Again, good evening. Welcome back to the fantastic adventures of one young Miss Ellen Musk. Alright, now, I actually have a lot of stuff to get through at the start of this episode. Not least of which is the fact that I sold something today. So you probably, if you've been keeping track, and I don't know why you would have, but if you were, um, you will have been noticing, you will have been noticed that I've mentioned for the last few episodes that I am very low on funds in the Pokefolio account. In fact, that is why when I chose Ford Company for, well, the Fords, I only bought one share of it because I did not have that much cash left and I did not want to sell anything. Well, you know what? At the start of this episode, I'm going to have to buy something because I'm going to have to catch something on this route I am on right now. So this past week, I decided that I'm going to sell something at one point. Unfortunately, I chose today, which was not a spectacular day for the market. If I have done it earlier this past week or even last week, I could have made a little more money. But what I sold, I still sold for a fairly decent profit. So, you know, not terrible. It's not like I was taking a loss on it. So what did I sell? I sold Skyline Champion. The more adept of you will notice that he is no longer in the scroll at the top of the screen. It's very sad. Especially because, man, this guy has been an MVP of this game. Just acid spray all day, baby. But he was the thing that I was up the most on. And to be fair, I don't see him getting much use going forward. The gyms that I've passed by already is where he is most useful. I don't see him being all that much use. Actually, no, wait. Let me rephrase that. He could be of some use. He could be of some use in the Dark Gym, facing against peers. However, I feel like I have enough other Pokemon already with the right types and advantages to take care of that gym pretty handily. He won't be all that much help against Raihan, and if I remember Leon's team properly, I don't really think he lends himself all that well there either. So, combination of all those factors, him not being terribly useful in a whole lot of the fights going forward, and also the fact that I was up the most on that. As you will probably notice, I'm still down significantly on almost everything. This was a wonderful idea. But anyway, so yes, Skyline Champion and all the shares that was assigned to him, all 8 shares, I believe, those are now sold. Like I said, I did not get as good a price as I would have if I had sold earlier this week or last week. It spiked to, I think, 57 or 58 a couple days ago. It dropped back down to... I sold it today at 52.5. I sold it today at 52.5, which, yeah, there was some money I missed out on, but I also bought it in the 40s. In the mid to high range 40s. So, you know, profit is profit. All right? There's no use crying over missed revenue, you know? Just be happy you made it out with something. And I'm not just saying that to myself. That's also a market lesson, boys and girls. Anyway, so that's that. And like I said, I sold it because I knew I would need to buy something at the start of this episode because I need to go catch something. Now the question is, what to go catch? Aha! That is an entirely separate issue. Because despite the fact that there is a lot of snow and a lot of ice... Actually, wait a minute. You know, I love when I start talking and all of a sudden something on screen immediately proves me wrong. That's always fun. That's always That's always great when that happens. I was about to say that despite there being a lot of snow and ice on this route, there's not really any ice Pokemon that I can catch, which would be terribly helpful against Raihan and also Leon, possibly. Because I swear I didn't see any last time, but as soon as I get to saying that, I see there's a bunch of Bergmites up here that I can catch. However, Bergmite isn't really that great of an ice type. Honestly, the ice types that were back on this route here, I'm kind of thinking that I should have caught something there. Now you're probably saying, well, Matt, you can still go back and do that. The rules allow that. And I'm like, yeah, they do, but the rules also say that I still have to catch something on this route before I can move forward. And if I was to go back here and catch something, that means I need to catch two things. I don't want to catch two things. I only want to catch one thing. Actually, or do I? I'm actually starting to rethink this, because now that I've sold Skyline Champion, I have more than enough funds to accommodate 2 new Pokemon in the Pokefolio. I don't know. Let me do a quick retour of this area and get a refresher of what my options are, because I apparently managed to miss those Bergmites last time, so who knows what else I missed. Wailmer, not ice type, but can learn ice moves. That's almost as good. Let's just go ahead and murder him real quick. Also, I just realized my TV volume is very high. That might have been causing some kind of reverb or something. Anyway, fixed. I'm pretty sure I didn't see any ice types in the water anywhere. If there's gonna be any, they would probably be on the land. But there aren't very many grass spots on this route, though. In fact, that's the only one that I think of. That's the only one that I can think of. The one back there. Well, there's this. Oh wait, there's grass spots here too. Let's see. What do we got? We got a mere. How do you say that again? Meanie. I do like Toxapex. Toxapex is a cool Pokemon. Let's see, what's the Shaking Spot have for us? Fully evolved Octillery. Okay, okay. Octillery's a cool Pokemon. I like Octillery. But I'm still going to murder it. Earthquake? Ho ho! Now we're talking. Hell yes. Man, get out of here, Sand Tomb. We ready for real ground type moves here, boy. Okay, there was water back here. Where does this water go? I don't think I've been back here yet. No, go away. Can I go under here? No. Open world my butt. Actually, I guess this isn't the open world part. That would be the wild area, which I sadly cannot interact with. Man, who wrote these rules? This is an authoritarian nightmare. Help, help, I'm being repressed. Pretty sure I quoted that wrong. Whoa! No, 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 go away. Ooh, items I haven't got yet. Circhester Bay. Can go visit this berry tree. Ah! Suddenly, man time. That's not just effective, that's 4 times effective. It's like super murder. Give me the berries! I don't know, that tree's shaking pretty fast, bro. Yeah. I think I pushed my luck far enough. Let's see, we got Toxapexes again, we got... What's that called again? Clobopus, I think? Oh, we got Bergmites here. Do I want an Avalugg? Do I want a defensively focused Ice type? No. Because Ice is a horrible defensive type, and Game Freak keeps trying to make defensive ice types a thing, and it's like, stop trying, they're not going to be a thing. Ice is all about offense, and it's horrible on defense. Stop trying to make defensive ice types happen, they're not gonna happen. I think Bergmite's the only one here. You know what? I want to go see... Check map, yes. I want to go see... Ooh, you know what? Before I forget, I should go see what the market is today. This is the Stow-on side stock market. No, it's the item market. Oh, I apparently don't have any Stardust to offer him. That kind of sucks. Alright, that's enough for that detour. What did I want to do? Yes, I wanted to go back to Route 8. I wanted to see what Ice-type Pokemon I could possibly get there. We're on the hunt for Ice types. Oh, whoops. Would Snom be good? It's cute. It's very adorable. But it evolves into... what's it called again? Frostmoth? which is Ice and Bug, making a 2 times... No, not 2 times, 4 times weakness to Rock, and that makes me very uncomfortable. I'm going to have to say no to... Snom. I could catch a Vanilla. That's Vanillite, right? No, Vanillite's a starter stage. Vanillux is the final stage. Oh, what? Damn! What's the middle one then? Vanillish. Yes, I think. I'm pretty sure that's it. Actually, no. As much as people like to make fun of the Vanille line, that's actually a really good Pokemon. Especially if it has... Oh... Especially if it... Well, oh, okay, no, wait. Hold on. I'm getting big brain ideas. So, the Vanillite line has Snow Warning as an ability, and I'm pretty sure it's not a hidden ability. So if I get one of these and I use it against Raihan, it's a double battle. Raihan is a double battle. So Snow Warning comes out, makes it Hail. It can learn Blizzard, and I just start firing off Blizzards left and right. And there's nothing he can do about it. Everything he has should be weak to Ice. Or hits it neutrally, at least. I know he has a Sandaconda, which is not a Dragon type, by the way. Thank you very much. I know he has a... what's the Steel Dragon? Duraludon. That hits neutrally, and it's a very low special defense, so it should probably do the trick. Oh, you know what? I'm starting to wonder now if it's a hidden ability or not. I don't think it is. Well, I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see if he has it. Oh, I was right. It is Vanillish. Oh no! It's already hailing, so I don't know if it's already hailing, so I don't know if he doesn't have the ability or if it just doesn't activate because it's already hailing. I don't know how that mechanic works. Oh my goodness. All right, you know what? I'm going to have to do a little research here. And you know what? I'm going to do research on the other screen so you guys can do research with me. Where's my mouse? There we go. We're gonna go to Cerebi. Cerebi is the favored place in these parts. Wait, does he not have? Oh no, it might be Vanillux that has the ability. Yes, Vanillux. Oh, Vanillish doesn't have Snow Warning. Vanillite has Snow Cloak instead, which then turns into Snow Warning. Okay, that makes more sense. So how am I supposed to know if it has Snow Cloak? How can I find that out? Let me think. Raises the Pokemon's evasion. Well, you know, so he can either have Ice Body or Snow Cloak. You know, I got an idea. I can do damage to him, and I can see if he has Ice Body. If he has Ice Body, he should recover health. And then, you know, process of elimination. Once you have eliminated the impossible, whatever is left must be the answer. So if he doesn't have Ice Body, then he has Snow Cloak, and I can go ahead and catch him with Snow Cloak. So yeah, you know, at the start of the episode I said that I didn't want to catch something on both routes. I think I am going to do that, actually. So here, let's see if I can damage him. Let's just do a little... Oh, wait, I still have the screen up. Yeah, let's just do a little quick Poison Sting tap and see what happens. Okay, okay. This one has Ice Body. This one has Ice Body, so I don't want that one. I guess I just gotta wait for another one to spawn again. Do another quick little Poison Sting tap and see what happens. Nope, this one has Ice Body too. I don't want Ice Body. I want Snow Warning! Come here. Let me test you. And actually, you know, so long as I have Cerebi open, what level does this guy learn Blizzard? 50? Okay, that's reasonable. What about Vanillux? Vanillux, unfortunately, does not have it. Ooh, Vanillux learns Freeze Dry? Oh, damn, that's actually really good. Vanillux learns it at 52. Okay. That's still... I'm definitely going to be 52 by the time I face Raihan. Or if I'm not, I could just grind for it. I don't care. Nope, still Ice Body. Actually, let me just make a quick Pokemon Center trip, too, because that Uproar did more damage than I was expecting. But then, you know, well... I should have expected it, because the Vanillite's line special attack is friggin' insane. I just noticed that my ponytail hangs out when I wear the bike outfit. I don't know why that's amusing to me. No, still Ice Body, damn it. I'm gonna be here all night, aren't I? I hope not. I got stuff to do, man. I know, right, Jesse? I got stuff to do, like petting you. Man, these Sneasels are clingy. But I don't want you, bro. If you had better defensive stats. Need both a pitcher and a hitter, you know what I'm saying? Actually, no, pitcher and catch, you know what, never mind. Oh, you know what? I think that means we got one. Watch. It's not gonna... Well, alright. Well, I was about to say it's not gonna heal, but yeah, of course it's not gonna heal because I didn't do damage, and I'm pretty sure Poison Sting is 100% accuracy. Yes, so the only reason that would have missed is because of the... Wait, this is vanilla. Damn it. The only reason that would have missed is because of the evasion increase due to Snow Cloak. So this guy probably has Snow Cloak, which again then gets turned into Snow Warning, which I can use to do big brain doubles strats against Raihan. This is amazing. Discharge. I wonder if discharge might be too much. Let's go for paralysis first. I feel like discharge is gonna do too much damage. Let's try Sucker Punch. Ah. Bro, stop with the defense boosts. Again, stop trying to make defensive ice types a thing. They're not gonna be a thing. It's codified into the very game itself. This is evidence. Oh man, I'm really concerned about using discharge though. Let's try Adam's R&E. I feel like her Magical Leaf is the least powerful thing on my team. I mean, aside from the Poison Sting, I guess, but I don't want to be here forever. Then again, come to think of it, Adam's R&E is going to be very useful in the Raihan fight also, and in the Leon fight. And, she took those Icicle Spears like a champ. She's more defensive than I would have guessed. I don't know why I always assume Hatterene is brittle when she's really not. She's a big old beefy girl. Oh, no! What? Okay, what? Alright. 25 poison stings it is, then, I guess? Do want to heal up first. Oh, actually, no. You know, let me get rid of some of these super potions. I don't think I need a hyper potion right now. And if I don't need it, I don't want to use it. It's not an emergency, is what I'm saying. Actually, also, according to Cerebi, these guys can hold Never Melt. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the entry for Vanillux. No, I was about to say they have a 50% chance of holding Never Melt Ice. What? But I was looking at the Vanillux entry. No, these guys only have a 5% chance. That would be really cool if I could get one, though. That would mean that my super double strats would be even more super. Oh man, this is gonna be really fun. Actually, I'm switching. Do I want to hit? Do I want to hit it with the water pulse? Is that gonna be too much? You know, I probably should have switched out my team. Been more careful about Actually, you know, let me try the Fords. With all those defense boosts, I could probably do first impression a few times and not make that terrible a dent. And I could probably just keep on cycling that over and over. Yeah, you know what? This works. How much longer is it going to use this move? Finally! It's about time you became paralyzed. Alright, let me go bring the Fords back in. Dude, do I want to heal them first? Yeah, I probably should. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. All about being safe. That's the name of the game. Hey, you don't need to worry. You're good. You're fine. Now, see, ice type moves is why I did not want to switch in Morgan Stanley, which I could have done. Which I could have done because he's got a physical move, which probably could have knocked off health a few times, but I was worried about getting ice-type moves to the face in response. Okay. So, let's try a ball. Pokeballs, no. Great balls, maybe. How many? This might take an Ultra Ball. Well, you know, no, he's paralyzed. I get a bonus or something. Crossing my fingers. Yeah, buddy. Vanillish is the icy snow Pokemon. By drinking pure water, it grows its icy body. This Pokemon can be hard to find on days with warm, sunny weather. That makes sense. That makes sense. Would I like to give Vanillish a nickname? It's funny you should ask that. Because yes, I would. The Vanillish, which has Snow Cloak, which will then turn into Snow Warning. Because science. You know what happens now. I need to assign a stock to Vanillish that I then need to buy shares of first thing tomorrow morning. And this is the tool we use to figure out what that company's going to be. Assuming I can spell Vanillish right, which is questionable. There's one N and there's two L's. Okay, good. And I will have 10 minutes to figure out what to assign and do research on whatever ones it pops up for me. And away we go. Ooh, Allstate. Want to see Allstate. Not Hyatt. What is iHuman? I want to see that. Laboratory Core. Is that LabCorp? It might be LabCorp. What is Nant Health? What is NiSource? What is Nautilus? That's the hard part. The starting part is the hard part. All I have is the names to go off of. What is Vishay? That sounds interesting. I already assigned Visa something. I can't do that again. Sentinel. What is Sentinel 1? Actually, I know what that name sounds familiar. I think I know what that is. I've just never looked into it before. What is Ashland? Show me how AutoNation's been doing. Alright, I think I opened enough tabs. I'm going to crash my friggin' computer. Alright, Allstate. Now, this is the insurance company, correct? Property, casualty, and other insurance products. Yes, it is. To discuss earnings. They do not have earnings yet. When is their next earnings? August. Oh, it's not coming up. It's not coming up anytime soon. All right, never mind. Let's see. How's the chart look? That's it's very choppy. At least for the past 3 months, it's been. I mean, solid. I mean, I can't argue with these earnings. They've been solid. Revenue. Oh, what's this with the loss in Q1? Despite more than $500 million of catastrophe loss, Allstate's underwriting margins are likely doing well. Announces catastrophe losses. Maybe that's what that's about. What is up with catastrophe losses? 7 events at an estimated cost of $193 million. 2 large hail events, primarily impacting... Ooh, you know what? I get that. I get that. I went through a hail event once. I got hail damage in my car. Insurance, again, Allstate is what I have. Cleared that up pretty nice, but I can definitely see that, you know, causing widespread damage, and they got to cough up for that. That kind of... I mean, it sucks for them, but, you know, it's good for the people that actually had the insurance. I don't know, maybe? I don't see anything in here that really sees me being terribly enthused about this. Very bullish on all. Just bought 6 GS? Is that supposed to be 6 Gs? Like $6,000? I don't understand your method of language, bud. I don't know. That's a maybe. I'm gonna put that as a maybe because, yeah, sure, it's a good company, but I don't really see anything that makes me terribly enthused either. iHuman. Sparsely traded. Kinda rocky. Potentially coming off on a downtrend. Looks like it has formed a bottom here. You could have said that 5... Oh, wait, this isn't a 5-year chart. This is a 1-month chart because it's only about a year old. I don't know, man. You could have said that at this level also when you would have been wrong. Hey, you know, they have revenue. They have massive revenue growth. What is this? Childhood education products and services to individual users in China out of Beijing. Magic math. Great. Yeah, speak for yourself, bud. Okay, it's interesting. Unaudited financial results. I don't think I have much time left. Yeah, I'm spending too much time on each of these. Year-over-year increase. Year-over-year increase. Year-over-year increase of massive percents. The chart seems to counter this, though. Why does the chart do nothing but go down? Well, okay, you know what? Then again, a lot of the market turmoil today was due to China clamping down on its businesses. It doesn't like businesses coming over here, listing over here, and making money off of that because it wants control. Man, friggin' China, am I right? I don't know. This is a maybe also. I like everything but the chart. I'm not even going to bother going and marking it off on the Pokeball. I don't have time! Laboratory Corp. So this is LabCorp, right? No, it's not. No, yes it is. I thought, does LabCorp have a new logo? Maybe. I don't recognize that one. Yeah, LabCorp Diagnostics and Drug Development. Good numbers, as I would expect from a company like this. What has the chart movement been like recently? Actually, that's pretty good. I like this cup. I like this cup here. That could potentially signal a breakout. Again, potential. Especially given the small pullback recently, could be just a little bit incentive, just a little bit to spring forward. Fresh high, is there still room to run? Tell me, Zax, I want to know. Tell me the news. been strong performers lately. Stock has a great record of positive earnings surprise and hasn't missed our earnings success in any of the last 4 quarters. I would expect not. Value score of A. Growth and momentum scores are A and F. Oh, A to growth and F to momentum. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Bigger stuff usually has worse momentum, respectively giving the company a VGM score of A. I don't know what VGM means, but you know what? I kind of don't care. I kind of like the chart on this. I think it can be poised for a breakout. I'm going to put that as a definite maybe, kind of. What is Nant Health? Ooh, they were up today. They were up on a down day. Look at that. All right, well, you know what? I say up on a down day, but that was after days. That was after, I was about to say a week, and then I zoom out, and it's a month, and then I zoom out again, and it's 6 months, but that was after 6 months of down days. So maybe not so much. That's after 5 years of down days. Well, almost. This is, you know, I don't even care about what this is. This is a no. Nice source. What is nice source? Ooh, I like this quarterly growth. I don't hate the chart, but I don't love it too. It seems to have found a good standing in this 25 to 26 range. Even after today, it decides to go back up into that range after hours. That might be a good sign. Oh, dividend stocks. It says dividend. Yeah, you know what? That ain't bad. That's not something you can usually stick your nose up at. What business is this? What do they do? Energy holding company operates a regulated natural gas and electric company in the United States. What areas do they serve? 2,080 megawatts! It doesn't... Well, they're headquartered in Indiana, so I guess they service around Indiana. This is also a... This is also a maybe, kinda. Nautilus. This is what I think it is? Workout equipment? Fitness solutions, yes. Hey, I like these quarters. I like these beats. Yo, man, these are some sick beats, bruh. One fitness stock value investors should check out. I assume that you're talking about Nautilus? What does the long chart look like? Man, that's hard to make heads or tails of. I kind of want to know what this drop was about, but I probably got to scroll back so far in the article that's not worth it. And then it stayed at this level. When's the next earnings? August? That could maybe cause a bump, but I don't know. What is this? This is a family-friendly channel. All right, this is... Oh, crap, I'm out of time. I just came back here to label Nautilus as a maybe, but now I'm out of time. I liked LabCorp. I liked LabCorp, and I may also be kind of partial because I like LabCorp as a company. It's where I always go when I need to get any kind of testing or lab work stuff done. Mainly because, you know, my insurance pays whenever I go there, but I've always found it to be a fairly well-run place whenever I go there. You know, I'm not waiting all that long. The nurses that actually stick you with the needles are always very nice. And I did very much like the chart patterns I saw. On top of it also being a solid company, obviously. So you know what? I think I'm gonna go with LabCorp here. You know what? I'm gonna cheat a little and look back at their page again, because I just want a quick reminder of how much their price was. Yeah, 277. So I can probably only buy one share of that. And actually, come to think of it, how much would I have left? Do I even have that much in the account? Because Skyline Champion... Okay, wait. We're gonna do a little math here. We're gonna do a little math. Where is calculator? Hold on. Because I want to figure something out, because I sold those Skyline Champion shares today. I sold them for 52.5, and I'm pretty sure I was holding 8 of them. I think it might have been even one of the biggest holdings in the Pokefolio. I'm pretty sure I was holding 8 of them. So I sold 420, the apt number. I sold $420 worth of Skyline Champion today. At least I think it was 8 shares? Was it 6 shares? It might have been 4? Oh, jeez, I don't remember. No, I have 8 shares of something. I just want to make sure that what I pick, I actually have funds for. Because, oh, you know what, I should have looked at this beforehand. I don't want to have to... Okay, wait a second. I'm going to bring up something else now. So the scroller you see going up along the top of the screen during these streams, this is the code for it. This is the code for it, and it holds the records of things that I've purchased. At an easily accessible place. You know, I thought it might have been BRP I was thinking of. With 3, I thought maybe that was 8. No, that just makes sense. The price is too much. I would never have bought 8 of that. You know what? Yeah, I think I did have 8. And I don't want to go log into my account right now and have this video drag on with me just sitting here going through my account, which I'm obviously not going to do on stream. I'm not an idiot. Would do it off stream, but I would still be sitting here. So you know what? I'm just going to go off of what the numbers in here are. And I'm going to say that, yes, I sold 8 shares of that today. Because I think I did. And I can now at least afford at least 1 share of LabCorp. And you know what? If it turns out I go back into my account later tonight and I don't have enough money, you know what? That's on me. That's on me. That means I gotta sell. That means I gotta sell additional things tomorrow morning. But you know what? That's on me for not paying attention. For not paying attention to my numbers. What kind of trader am I if I don't pay attention to the numbers? Anyway. Yes, I would like to give a nickname to Vanillish. Vanillish. Whatever. You are henceforth known as LabCorp. Yes, I would like to add you to my party. Hit the road, Morgan Stanley. Nah, you can keep it. You can hold on to the leftovers. Okay, we caught something on this route. However, that still does not solve the problem that I need to catch something on the other route before I can proceed. But now that I have the ice type that I wanted, that leaves a little bit more room for me to catch something else here. Maybe I should finally catch the Toxapex that I keep saying that I want. Would that be the best option? I don't know. I kind of want to catch a Whalmer. Because I think Wailord's a cool Pokemon, but then I remember that it's not to scale in this game and I get sad. Or Octillery, maybe? I do like Octillery. Octillery is a cool Pokemon. And even though I like Toxapex, I don't think defensive Pokemon do very well, you know, in-game. Is that a Barbaracle? Would Barbaracle be good? 4 times Grass Weakness. I don't know, man. No, you know what? I think I'm going to go with an Octillery for this route. Oh, you know what? I should have healed up first. Nah, that's okay. Estee Lauder can handle it. I'm gonna go with an Octillery. And as soon as I say that, it's gone. And it's gone! Oh, there it is again. Level 40? I can do better than that. I can do better than that. Alright, you know what? Apparently I can't do better than that. Whatever. Would Earth Power kill it? Probably. I don't know, let's just go fire off some Ancient Powers. Let's see if we can get a boost. Target identified. No. I don't think I can hit it again. I think it's gonna die. Let's just try a Great Ball and see if it's low enough. Up, net. Up, up. Oh, okay. I actually did not expect that. I figured it was gonna break out. Octillery is the Jet Pokemon! It has a tendency to want to be in holes. It prefers rock crags or pots, and sprays ink from them before attacking. Yes, I would, just like the Vanillish. Oh man, I got a lot of tabs open here. Get rid of that, that, and that. Let's bring this screen over there. Alright. 2 in 1 night. Let's go. If I could spell Octillery correctly. Here we go. Ooh, Citigroup is interesting. That's an interesting choice. Cigna is also interesting. Have I looked at Colgate-Palmolive before? I think so. Ooh, and Still Bio. I did a speed run of that. Royal Bank of Canada. What? What is Oatly? Show me Eli Lilly. Show me Owens. And show me... Show me Crane. This is a very interesting intraday chart. Hey, we're a good company. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, yeah, yes we are. No, we're not. Oh, wait, turns out we actually are. Hey, this is a rough week. Man, was that a high of 80 and it took a tumble all the way down to 66? Dang, man. Dips more than broader markets. Actually, these are interesting numbers down here. Ever so slightly revenue well, actually, no, wait. Well, that's accounting for 2020. 2020 was a weird year, though. But it looks like they're coming back. Holy hell. That's an amazing quarter one. Why with this huge drop in June, though? That's what I want to know. And I'm not going to be able to find out, am I? Because this is so many articles I gotta slog through. Not going to let me know. It's not going to tell me. That's fine, that's fine. I didn't want to be educated anyway. I don't know. I would like this if it wasn't for that big drop. That worries me. What about the ever so wise folks in the conversation kind of section? Don't get it! Citi is expected to report earnings of $2.02 per share for the quarter on July 4th. Wait, July 14th? Ooh, dang, this next week. That's an increase of 304% over last year's comparable quarter. So why the pessimism? Why indeed? You don't get the fact... Alright, whatever. You don't get the fact that $1 of that 220 contains loan loss reversals, which are not part of current earnings. You also don't get the fact that this year and next year's earnings are 55 to 60% loan loss reversals, meaning assuming no loan deterioration longer term, their max earnings are $3.50 by 2023. With loan deterioration, it could go below $3. Now, book value is decent, but anyone who was touting 80 plus seems delusional, especially since book value is inaccessible for a bank. So a lot of this is just kind of word salad, but it does make some sense. Like, I don't know what loan loss referrals are, but I know there's a lot of stuff that can look like earnings but aren't actually earnings, and I would guess that's what that is. Probably the only bank stock that's worthy to buy in an overvalued market. I don't know. This guy seems to know what he's talking about. I'm gonna truck Michael Reuels, and I'm gonna avoid Citi. Cigna. This is just too expensive. After buying LabCorp, there's no way I can afford that. I know I did a speed run of this, but I don't remember what I gave it. Actually, no, you know what? Because I can look back here and see that in my picks, this is the file that I hold all my records in. If I look for the ticker, TIL, on 12 June, I gave it a hold. Interesting, interesting. Probably because it's do-nothing clinical stage, and it can either go to the moon or tank horribly. That's kind of what these guys do. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this for now. Royal Bank of Canada. Royal Bank of Canada. Revenues are kind of all over the place, but I do like the earnings increases. Wow, this is actually a really good chart, especially considering a day like today. It actually... Okay, well, it didn't close up from yesterday, but it had a surprising rebound right at the end. And when I say right at the end, I mean for like 2 hours straight. That's actually a pretty strong signal to me, I think. I don't hate the chart. What do other people think? Bank stocks have peak time to cash out and buy back in the late winter. Even Canadian banks? CEO McKay sold half his shares yesterday? That's not a good sign. Bro, what are you talking about? I don't know. 14 million in cash is a lot to pay. I can't imagine he's getting stock incentives with that also. If the CEO isn't getting stock incentives, I kind of don't want anything to do with the company, because that means that that they're not financially invested. They don't do better when the company does better. Nah. I'm gonna put this as a maybe. Where is Canada? I'll put this as a maybe. Saw some things I like, saw some things I don't like. Yeah, sure, it can go up. These guys had a nice day though today. Holy moly. To be able to rebound like that on a down day, especially when they were down already, that's a strong sign, I think. This is a new company. It only came around in May. What is this? Oat milk company. Provides a range of plant-based dairy products made from oats in Sweden. Okay, interesting. Actually, wait, Oatly drinks? I've seen commercials for these, I think. I don't know, man. You guys gotta get some earnings soon. It almost seems like you're struggling to become profitable. I don't know what to make of that. I do like the chart for today, though. What do the uncleaned masses think? One more red day and I'm break even again. Well, that's what you get for buying at the top, bruh. Wait, where did you buy? 2163 and did not want to sell, hoping it will eventually bounce back. Well, I got tired and sold today. You probably should have waited, friendo. Wow, what just happened? Trades every few weeks when the early money cashes out. Yeah, but it seems like it's coming back. I'm gonna put this as, I kind of like this. 10 seconds to look at these. Eli Lilly, too expensive. Owens, Corning. It's kind of a mad chart. And Crane, I don't know what that is. I didn't get a chance to look at it. And I got this lunatic cat right here being a crazy pants. Does not help. You're not helping, Jesse. This is not helpful. Let's see, Oatly or Bank of Canada. Do I want to go with Sweden or Canada? Let's see. They're both northern countries. They both are cold. I mean, I think Sweden is cold. To be honest, I don't know a whole lot about Sweden. But then again, it's not just Sweden. Not just Sweden. I've seen commercials for Oatly, or at least I think I have. So maybe they're stationed in Sweden, but they are trying to expand internationally. At least I think they are, if memory serves. But then again, I could be entirely wrong because I am old. Because I am an old man, and my memory is likely shot. But you know what? I liked what I saw about Oatly, and even though I don't know if I agree or even know enough about the current status of banks to agree with what people were saying about the Bank of Canada, they did sound very smart. A lot of those folks sounded very smart and knew what they were talking about. So, you know what? I'm going to go with Oatly. I'm going to take a chance on Oatly. Spelled that right. Yes, there's no E. Nice. Uh-oh. Telefono. Yeah, I'll call him back. I want to switch out Estee Lauder. No, I'm going to place it in my bag. I'm going to give it to Oatly, actually. Alright, 2 Pokemon in 1 session. Let's go! See, where is that Mystic Water? And actually, my team is in fairly bad shape. So to deal with that, we're gonna go and make some curry. Stephen Curry. That's funny. Yes, Octillery, you go make friends. Want to cook. Let's see, what do I got? I got some apricot berries. Slightly rare berry, really. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's right. I'm cooking with a person, so I'm cooking with the person at the camp, so I have no control over what food I use. Ah, that's right. This can be generic spice. Oh, nope, too fast. I think I got it in the circle? And it's done. That looks mighty good. Kinda making me hungry. Let's see, how does Octillery eat? It just like sucks it up with its thing, I guess. I mean that's kind of what it looked like. Wait, did I battle this guy yet? No, I didn't. Whoa, okay, that was scary. Because, you know what, I want to look at what I can teach him first. Or, I guess teach both of them. Icy Wind is a pretty good move. Dive is pretty good. You know, yeah, I'm going to teach him. Do I want to? Is this attack or special attack higher? Actually, it's pretty much even. See, ooh, he has Bullet Seed. Oh ho ho, and he already knows Ice Beam. Man, this was a good choice. This was a good decision. It hit the jackpot with Oatly. Yeah, boy. But he knows Bullet Seed, so that means that if I face off against this swimmer, who most likely has Water-type Pokemon, I can run him into the ground. You about to get schooled. Well, I'm about to shoot you. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Ow. This can't miss, right? Yeah. 100% accuracy. Pew pew! Nice. Kind of unnecessary, but nice. What's the matter? Are you nervous? Get wrecked, Logan. And there's this lady. Oh, you know what? Ah, I should have healed. I should have healed my Oatly first. Hello, sweetheart. Right. This is not a favorable matchup. But this is. What does Gastro Acid do again? Eliminates target's ability. Sure, I'll replace Poison Sting with that, but I don't know how useful it's gonna be. You should learn your type matchups, lady. Whoa, big boy. Want that item. Jimmy the Scope Lens. I want to battle these people and get to that tree. Oh, am I gonna have to fight them at the same time? Is this gonna be a double battle? Like what, if that's the case, then we're gonna go with we're gonna try the Fords and LabCorp. Sing, dance, let's make this a party hall. If I dance, I shine. My Pokemon shines brighter too. Music crew. I like how he's singing into a microphone that's not hooked up to anything. Like, why? Okay, first impression should take care of the Maractus. And then... let's try Mirror Coat. Okay, as planned. Oh, okay. I did not expect him to go for the Fords. However, I'm in a tough position now because the Fords cannot hit that in a not very effective way. I'm gonna switch to BRP. And I am going to try Mirror Code again. Ah! That's what I wanted. There we go. Bro, what's wrong with your eyes? I mean, this lady's not wrong. That's spot on. I can keep shaking it. It's not shaking a whole lot. Alright, now I'm probably pushing my luck. Tango, Lum, and Roselli's. Nice. So up next is to go into Spikemouth. And I think we all know... Some of us know... Okay, well, I know what happens in Spikemouth. But... I've already... This has already been a longer episode than I expected, because I did not expect to catch 2 Pokemon. So Spikemouth is going to have to wait till next time. And with that, we come to the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me. And hopefully the choices that I made here tonight will not come to haunt me like so many others, as you can see in the scroller. Catch you on the Flip It Flop.